So we're just going to remember all our positions. I'm just looking at the positions on the top that we can look at. First one is our mount. So I don't sit up tall. I don't know when I'd sit up tall like this. I'm not at class, I'm not in school. Okay, I'm trying to lay down flat. So remember this little poem that I always use for you. Big wide aeroplane base. Hairy chest in their face. Okay, now it's hard for my opponent to start moving me around. Always stay as low as we can. The next position we're looking at is our side control. We also call this crocodile control because our arms are big and wide like a crocodile. Okay, so the knee goes underneath the armpit. Okay, get it close to the head. The other knee is nice and low, down below the belt, near the hip. First hand goes underneath the head. Same side as my knee is close to the head. So I don't try and grab them like this way. Closest arm, underneath the head. Second one, underneath the arm. Okay? Big, wide crocodile jaws. If they start moving me around, I can move my hands. I can push onto them. Do all that sort of stuff, okay? But I need to have my hands and my feet on the floor for that. Our next position is our knee on the belly, okay? So my knee goes on the belly. What I'm looking for, where I'm looking to aim, is usually just where this gi starts to cross over, all right? It'll be about here on a person. My knee goes down there. My other knee doesn't stay on the ground. It actually points up in the air. My foot points in the same direction as their head. My knee's up in the air, okay? I'm gonna put a big dint onto Johnny Noodle Arms' body, all right? Big dint on his body. Now my foot all the way back here, get nice and close, stays very, very tight to the body, okay? So I don't put my knee out like this. I put my foot close, my knee onto the belly, standing up tall. Hands can go on the ground, hands can go onto Johnny Noodle Arms. Some other positions that I might look at for Johnny Noodle Arms is when I'm on the back. Okay, so this is Crazy Horse. I always have to remember, one hand comes over his shoulder, the other one goes underneath. Okay, so don't put two overlegs like this. If I put my feet on Johnny Noodle Arms, even he can escape. Okay, I can put two arms under. Now Johnny Noodle Arms tries to escape, he's not going anywhere. But one over and one under is the best. Okay, when I put these over and under, the one that's under always covers the one that's over. Over, under, over. Nice and simple, okay? I also try and keep my head really close to Johnny Noodle Arms. Trying to give him a really tight hug, okay? My feet just in front because he doesn't have any legs. Johnny Noodle Arms is in my guard. Okay, so I can close my guard, I can open my guard, I can practice my butterfly guards. Johnny Noodle Arms is a good training partner. I can practice all my sweeps. Can come back up on top, hands on the ground, switching over to knee right. I can move over, taking Johnny's back. Now I can shake Johnny, but he never taps, so I've got to remember to let go, because I'll need him for training tomorrow. Little transitions that we can start looking at. Okay, so sometimes I like to switch sides. Maybe my opponent's starting to roll towards me. Fortunately, Johnny Noodle Arms, he can't do that. So I should be able to beat him pretty easily. So to start off with, what I'm going to do, so I'm going to be in my knee ride. Hands on his biceps or hands on his shoulders. I'm leaning forward so my head goes above his head. My other knee comes in and it joins the first one. So now I've got two knees on him. Okay, now I'm going to lean forward. Both my feet come up into the air. Both feet are up in the air. Both feet go all the way around to the other side. So my feet are on the ground on one side. I'm leaning forward, taking my head past Johnny Noodle Arms' head. Both feet come onto the other side. They come down. I put my foot on the ground, knee faces to the sky, nice and tight to the hip with my foot, knee onto Johnny Noodle arms. I can go back the other way. Both knees on. I like to put my hands on the ground, head above Johnny's head, feet come up, feet go over to the other side, feet come down, sitting back, nice and based in a good position where I can be comfortable. And I can just keep switching. Doesn't matter which side they turn, I'll be able to make sure that I'm there to cover them.